Okay, so if you are a full version traffic thief customer, or if you have purchased the video content edge from the Warriorplus um, product launch and you purchased the upgrades, then the upgrades you will see is that we have got a press release generator. Okay, you've got a checklist generator. You can create a newsletter version of your article. Okay, you can create video ad scripts. These are very, very short and to the point, so that you can use them for very inexpensive YouTube ads, or you can use them to post into social media to drive traffic to your content. Okay, it's a very, very good way to use that. We also got viral social media post, and we also got viral Twitter thread as well. All of these can drive a lot of traffic if used in the correct way. Now, we do have a 7-day challenge that we're starting from, I think it's on Wednesday. Okay, so the product launch is on Monday, and on Wednesday, we start with webinar 1. And then halfway through that 7-day challenge, we're also going to do a traffic getting webinar, okay, where I'm going to cover these in detail and the strategies that you can use. Okay, so if you haven't purchased any of the upgrades, then I would advise you to get a hold of these, because these can be a game changer as far as being able to drive traffic, generate leads, build an email list, and help. It's the first step in being able to help you to generate revenue from your traffic, so that you can make money. That's why we do internet marketing, basically, is to make money, right? Okay, so some of these I will do more in-depth training as we go through that 7-day challenge. Okay, and the link for the first webinar is in the Google Doc within the tutorials page. So if you're watching this video on the tutorials page, you can scroll down and find the information for the 7-day challenge. You will see a link to a Google Doc. On that Google Doc, you will see a link to both webinars. Okay, if you're not able to attend the webinars, then you will get access to the replays sent to you automatically from the Demio webinar system. As long as you are registered, you need to register to receive that automated email when the replay has been rendered by the Demio webinar system. Otherwise, you might have to wait up to 24 hours before we put it into YouTube and then embed it onto the thank you page. Okay, let me just go through these quickly though while we're here. Okay, press releases, why use them? Well, first of all, from an SEO perspective, it gives you hundreds of backlinks. Okay, now we are not doing press release distribution from the software. This tool will generate a press release based on your content. Okay, and so by using that, it's going to allow you to generate one piece of content that can go and get you hundreds of backlinks from hundreds of referring domains, all different domains, all high domain authority as well, which is going to help with the search engine optimization. But the biggest mistake I see people thinking about press releases is that it's just for search engine optimization, which is true to an extent, but there's another side to press releases where it can drive a lot of traffic as well, massive amounts of traffic. Okay. A while back, years ago, we did a press release on Newswire for a webinar replay, and it got over 1 million hits. Okay, that's over 1 million people actually viewed that press release. Okay, and then in turn, that drives traffic to the webinar replay. In turn, that gets people engaged onto your email list that you can nurture, you can follow up with autoresponder, etc. And eventually you start to make sales if your marketing is good enough. Okay. The checklist. Now, this is really important for me because with the checklist, I mean, it's very simple to do as well. All you do is you're just going to click a button that says create the checklist. It's going to give you the categories. Okay. And it's going to give you within each categories an actionable task and a couple of bullet points. Okay. Now, if you're using a tool like Lead Blaster. I'll show you Lead Blaster here. This is another one of my tools. You can see that we can add videos, etc. But here are the tasks. Okay, that's what these would be. And here are bullet points to expand on the tasks. So all I need to do is get Video Content Edge checklist maker to make the checklist, and I can put it into the Lead Blaster apps, and I can generate these kind of Chrome extensions. Okay, all I need to do is create the basic checklist from copy paste, then export it as a zip file, which is already a Chrome extension ready to be uploaded into the Chrome store. Another way that you can do this is to use, just a simple PDF and ask for an email. But the beauty of using Lead Blast, and I'll put an offer for everybody who purchased the Video Content Edge, so if you want to get Lead Blaster, what you can do is you can put in an opt-in gate. Okay, this opt-in gate means that when people install the Chrome extension checklist, they have to give you an email and their name, and that gets them onto your email list. Okay, I had one Chrome extension. It's a simple Chrome extension, took me minutes to build. It was called the YouTube SEO checklist. It generated over 18,000 subscribers. Okay, this is real stuff. There's videos on my YouTube channel talking about that journey. It just kept rising. Every single day there was, a lot of people opting in. And after a few months, we had 18,000 subscribers. Okay. You can also put calls to action with these banners, etc. as well. Okay. So using checklists are great ways to use for lead magnets. It's a great way to get people onto your email list. You're giving them something of value in exchange for the email, which means you can market to them more via autoresponders and email broadcasts, etc., etc. So checklists are very good. If you don't want to use a tool like Lead Blaster, which means you don't need to use landing pages and thank you pages, what you can do is you can create a PDF and you can go to a website called doclink.me. Okay, doclink.me. And what they allow you to do is to import your PDF, and then it will give you a shareable link that you can collect people's email addresses in a similar kind of way that people need to give an email address to access the PDF. Okay. But I'm biased, but I think Lead Blaster is far better because we can do far more with it. Okay. Creating newsletter. This is something that is, newsletters are not new. Okay. They are not new, but there's been a rise in popularity. And there's a lot of case studies starting to show as well from that rise in popularity of marketers using newsletters. So they're getting, thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of subscribers, and then they're flipping the newsletters, they're selling them for 7 figures. Okay, that's all they're doing. They're focusing on newsletters, newsletter content, and are focused. Their main goal, their main focus is being able to get people to subscribe. The more subscribers they got, the more their newsletter is worth. They monetize their newsletters with affiliate offers. They monetize their newsletters by letting other people advertise on their newsletters for significant amounts of money. And then when they have generated revenue, they sell the newsletters, often for 7 figures. Okay. Now, here's the advantage of using Video Content Edge. One, it's hard to generate content ideas on your own. Okay. 2, this allows you to tap into other people's creativity and their content generation, their expertise, their authority, etc., their experiences. You can create newsletter content in a single click. Okay. In a single click, you can create a very, very interesting piece of content for your newsletter. Okay. And that makes it very, very easy to get the newsletter content that you need. Okay. Now, there's 2 parts of the equation for those people who are successfully doing newsletters as a business, where they are generating revenue. And then when they have generated significant amounts of revenue, then they go and sell them for 7 figures. One part of the equation is creating the content. The second part is getting subscribers. Now, if you are able to generate content, very, very interesting content at the click of a button, all you need to focus on then is how to get subscribers. That is your only goal. That is your only job. Focus on that one thing. Just one thing can generate significant amounts of money for you. And I'm talking like 5 figures per month just from doing things like ad revenue, etc. if you have enough subscribers. But if that was your job and that was your only job that you had to focus on, and you had an assistant that was generating the content and put it into the newsletter platform, whichever one you wanted to use, then you've got something really powerful at your fingertips here. This part here could have been an upsell on its own. It could have been a product on its own. That's how powerful this is. Okay, there's only 2 things to do to generate a successful newsletter that you can make 5 figures per month from. Generate content, focus on getting subscribers. The content generation part is taken care of with the Video Content Edge. Therefore, with that taken care of, all you need to focus on 90% of the time is getting subscribers. You can do that from paid advertising. You can do that from social media. You can do ads on social media sites like twitter.com or x.com as they call it now. Okay. And you can be generating a lot of subscribers very, very quickly. You can get AI to be able to help you with the ads. You can be using the video ad script here to generate short ad scripts, etc. And so you can drive traffic for your newsletter subscribers. This is a really exciting thing for me. You can tell by the way I'm talking about it, and I'm talking about it for quite a long time, because this is something I want to do myself. Okay, that's why it's there, because I want to do this myself. Okay, now the video ad scripts, very short, to the point. When it comes to the video ad scripts, when it comes to the viral social media posts, and when it comes to the viral Twitter threads, you're always going to see there's an A and B option. Okay, why? Because we have fed into the prompt that we use in the background 6 different copywriting formulas or frameworks, as some people call them. And when the piece of content is presented within that prompt to the AI, we have prompted the AI to choose the best 2 copywriting frameworks for that piece of content. Okay, so in this case, for the purpose of a video script, it's given us the ADA framework, and it's given us the features, advantages, benefits framework. Okay, ADA is attention, interest, desire, action. Okay, it's one of the most popular frameworks in copywriting, but so is this, and it's very, very good. Okay, and the same with the social media post. And this one has got before-after bridge framework. Okay, which can be really effective if you're doing things like affiliate marketing. Okay, and again, feature advantage benefits. With the Twitter thread, you can see here, feature advantage benefits. And this one is pain, agitate, solution. And you've got the tweets already written, you just need to copy them. Okay, and you can copy the emojis as well if you want to. And post 1 tweet at a time. And when you post the first tweet, then you comment on that first tweet with the second tweet. That's how you create a Twitter thread. And on the second tweet, you comment on the second tweet with the third tweet. Okay, that's how to create a Twitter thread. This is highly effective stuff for social media marketing. All of these 3. Okay, for the video script, how long would it take you to read this short piece of content? You're talking about 20 seconds. Okay. If you can record that, then great. If you can't, go to 11 Labs, or if you have got Niche Blaster, you can use Niche Blaster to help you to generate a video. But what I would do personally for this, for the purpose of building a newsletter, is I would take this video ad script, I would read it myself, and I would do 1 section at a time. Okay. And if you're using a tool like Camtasia, like I'm using now, you can read the sentence, press F9 on your keyboard to pause. You can even save it at that point, so it goes into the sort of timeline, and then start recording the next part afterwards. and keep recording them until you're happy. Okay. You might have to take 2 or 3 takes with each sentence or each section. But in the end, if you persevere with it, you will have, a perfectly decent voiceover for your video script. And then all you have to do is choose the background that you want to use, whether you want to use stock footage or you want to get someone in Fiverr to take that voiceover, turn it into a video of some sort, or you want to just put a plain, Google slide in the background. That's entirely up to you. Okay. But you can generate content very quickly. And this content is written by AI. So if you're not good at copywriting, you don't need to worry about it. You really don't need to worry about it. This makes it super, super easy using AI. AI can write very, very good copywriting content for videos, for social media, for sales pages, affiliate offers, etc. It's actually very, very good. And some AIs are better than others, but you get to choose which AI you want to use. Okay, we're giving you that choice within the settings. Okay, so you can play around with them, you can test them. And don't forget, you've got unlimited use of these tools as well. Okay, so if you haven't purchased these upgrades, I highly, strongly recommend that you do that. Okay, I really recommend that you do that because you've got some great tools here, fantastic tools that can help you to generate traffic, to build an email list, and to build a business with a newsletter if that's what you wanted to do. And that is probably one of the easiest businesses that you can start in 2024 is a newsletter. Okay. And your only job would be generating subscribers. That's your full-time job. And if you can do that, then your job gets even more interesting because you start to sell advertising and start to monetize from affiliate offers, etc., etc. Okay. Anyway, thanks.